and I'm sure they're going to go into a recycling bin just like this. Here we are, Retail Wrap 36 and Retail Wrap 35. We let Ollie take control, and I'd have to admit he did a fantastic job in the new edits. And the reality is probably about 80% of the people really enjoyed it. There were a fair few comments of people that actually wanted us to make sure we're still in stores and whatnot, and we're definitely gonna be doing that. So we're gonna pull it back a little bit. We know we are leading into summer, and we just don't want your eyes to burn quite so early.
One, two, three.
Active retailer Lorna Jane has been fined almost $40,000 for trying to sell clothes that she claimed protected against COVID-19. Their LJ technology, which is sprayed onto products, was launched via their website, which stated odor-causing bacteria, mold, and infectious diseases like COVID-19 can remain on hard surfaces for 96 hours, but LJ Shield, they cannot be transferred to your activewear. LJ Shield is applied with a non-toxic water-based mist with particles permanently adhering to the activewear. Viruses and bacteria that come into contact with the particles have their outer shells pierced and they die. The TGA issued 3 infringement notices for alleged unlawful advertising in relation to COVID-19. Is this as stupid as Donald Trump suggesting that maybe drinking sanitizer could cure COVID-19? I don't think it's that bad.
I see the disinfectant, and is there a way we can do something like that? Injection inside or almost a cleaning.
And I honestly believe that everyone at Lorna Jane thought that what they'd created definitely does stop COVID-19. Maybe it stops 99.9% of viruses, like most things do these days. Ooshies, Oshies, whatever they're called, but parents are pulling out their hair as kids have been sent into a frenzy yet again. Woolies has launched the latest Ooshie range. Disney Plus Ooshies are exclusive to Woolworths and comprise of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars characters. It's surprising this range has been released after the backlash received in 2019 from the Lion King Ooshies, and this caused public outrage and even death threats to these poor farmers.
We're taking a stand against this online bullying. It's not worth it. You ask yourself, what is a life worth? Is it worth what money? We don't know. So is it worth this? It's not. So to the people that bullied us and they want to buy this thing because they want it, well, this is what I say to them.
So let's face it, this is a masterstroke from Woolworths, and there's no doubt that Pester Power does bring people into their stores, and I have no doubt they would have seen an increase in sales. At least these Ooshies are recyclable, and I'm sure they're going to go into a recycling bin just like this.
Hey, wait a minute.
In random news, Audi have topped the CanStar Blue Awards for the 7th time in 9 years. It's amazing what money can buy. I'll be honest, when I first saw this, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a joke. Thirst, a scent by VB. Victoria Bitter have launched a scent to help Australians, males particularly, get from their work site to knock off drinks. The scent is a combination of bitter citrus, icy aromas, and crafted with perfume oil together with the essence of Australian Super Pride hops. So now when you have that hard-earned thirst, just spritz yourself with the scent. So from knockoff to having beers, you don't need to go home and have a shower. Just spray yourself with the beautiful VB scent and the chicks will come flocking.
Yeah, my hard-earned thirst needs a big cold.
Yep. There it is.
The feel.
Gotta do some
smell.
digging.
Matter of fact, I've got it now. Thirst. A scent of VB.
It looks like a can. It looks like a bottle. It looks like a VB bottle. But yeah, there's no tying with drinking. Maybe that is, instead of beers, you just spray yourself with VB. Maybe this is a new campaign. Okay, well maybe you're just now starting to spray their beers, but I wish we had it. It's cool. All right, I like it. Last year we released this retail snap foreign investment. China's Meng Yu has recently acquired Lion's portfolio here in Australia for $600 million. The $600 million sale of Lion Dairy and Drinks to Meng Yu Dairy has fallen through. There are doubts that this would not be approved by the Foreign Investment Review Board. This leaves the portfolio in the hands of Japanese-owned Kirin Holdings. Let's face it, how long is this going to be going for? There's no doubt Kirin Holdings are going to be working out another way, considering they do want to exit. They might split it up a little bit more, and I guess we'll soon see what happens. But in the interim, this is a great result for Australian dairy farmers. The single-use plastic legislation has been passed in SA Parliament, which means SA is the first state to ban the sale, supply and distribution of single-use plastic products. The legislation bans straws, cutlery and beverage stirrers, and there is framework to add additional items in the future. The ban comes into effect in early 2021. This doesn't leave much time to get this together. I have no doubt that all retailers are going to be doing everything they can. And as usual, South Australia on the front foot about making a decision and actually doing it. No doubt the rest of the country will follow. So there you have it, Retail Wrap 36. And if you like what you see, make sure you follow us on all the mediums that we're on. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Shake and Drake. So if you do like what you see, make sure that you do follow us so you don't miss out on any of the content. We've got some stuff coming out which you're not gonna want to miss. Thanks for watching. And compromise of Disney. Compromise. What'd I say? Woolworths. Thirsty. When I first saw it, thirsty. When I first, oh my God, thirsty. When I first thought, thirsty. When I first saw, not thought, thirsty. I see aromas. I see what? Aromas. Aromas. I see aromas. Is that right? And crafted.
Hey, we're a professional crew now. We have to wait for helicopters and shit.
Jesus Christ, as if we've waited for a helicopter before.